I'm gonna show you a foolproof way that I get these big voluminous curls. It's fast and it's so easy. I'm going to use 2 different size of curling irons. You don't have to do this. I just do it because I like the bigger curling iron for like all the bottom section, and then I like the smaller curling iron for the top section. This is, I believe, a 2-inch and this is a 1.5-inch. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I usually do this in 3 sections. Give it a little clipperoo. Start off with the big one. Now, the direction of how you hold the curling iron is pretty important with these kind of curls. So normally we curl like this, right? Where it's vertical, we're gonna go in horizontal and start right at the top and curl it down. So you're curling the hair down, the hair is, and you're curling at the root. I'm leaving all this out, and see how the curling iron is horizontal, okay? And then I just kind of pump it open and keep twirling it around till I get to the end. And I do like to curl these all the way to the end, okay? And then I slide it out that same way, and then I just kind of let that curl form. And I just move that one to the side and grab my next section. So I take fairly big sections here because I want the curls to just be really big and really loose. So again, going in right at the root and just feeding that hair through. I like to feed the hair through so that it comes through the front, and then just doing that, just keep feeding that hair through all the way to the end, rolling it up, let it sit for just a minute, pull it out, let that curl form. I'm right-handed, so when I move to the right side, I have to put that curling iron in backwards, and again, I feed the hair so that it is in the front here. Then I drop down the next section and I just keep the top section parted off. And then this second section, I'm gonna curl the exact same way I curled the first section. The top section, I curl a little bit differently, so I'll show you that, but just keep following through, same curl pattern all the way through this layer. Second layer done, now move on to the top layer. Now this is where I use the smaller curling iron. So I kind of just like pull everything a little bit forward, get those pieces where I want them to lay. And then this is where I kind of create more of like the farrafosity front. I take a pretty good section right here in the front, and then I'm gonna pull that forward. And then I take the smaller curling iron, or you could do the bigger, and I go straight in vertically. And I actually don't like really curl all the way through the ends, okay? Then I leave that there while the curl cools. And I do that to both sides. These curls, I actually just like angle the curling iron down and back and feather these back, curling just like that. So these have more of like a feathered kind of curl that almost blends right into where the bulk of the curl is right here from the other curls. So okay. And then I just use my fingers to kind of comb those out a little bit. I love the Pure Abundance Hair Potion by Aveda. This one's kind of one of my all-time faves. You just sprinkle that in, and this actually like swells the hair by like 15 to 30%, so it makes it feel bulkier, but also adds like that grit and texture to the hair so that it stays. And you can just kind of sprinkle this a little bit at the root and then a little bit all throughout. Yeah, so then you just, once you have that product in, it just kind of creates that bulk, and that's it. That's how I do it.